with Summer Daddy. Why y'all not together no more? Because
Summer Daddy. Why not together in Mauam? On the grounds that like he was a prepared, and I was attempting to be a lady and work through things. And he wasn't prepared, so then, at that point, I resembled and I left and afterward youthful Miami who was popping all sort of. You can't listen to a peep about her mouth currently everyone's calm now. Huge and as yet talking be tranquil as hellfire, so it appears as though youthful Miami isn't the ideal sweetheart that we as a whole suspected. She was on the grounds that she is taking a few actions to formally reduce most, if not all, connection with Diddy in that frame of mind of his untidy embarrassment in addition to the fact that she kicking is him out of her Keisha, if it's not too much trouble. Brand yet she is likewise erasing proof of their relationship via virtual entertainment yet. That is not all on the grounds that the roads are presently saying that Miami will be affirming against Diddy at the forthcoming preliminary Nary for his most recent say case. There's a ton happening in this present circumstance, so you all better hang on close cuz it's going to get crazy, man. Did you all attempt and cause youthful Miami problems? Ye ain't peruse the change script. You all should need to cause youthful Miami problems, you. Realize Diddy ain't playing that, you realize he ain't playing that. I swear youthful Miami continues to demonstrate to us every day that she isn't a ride or bite the dust sweetheart or companion or anything. When she is with Diddy, I think he alluded to her as his shorty or something to that effect, yet anything that their relationship is Miami was not as focused on him as we suspected she was, which isn't shocking on the grounds that their relationship has been essentially as tumultuous as could really be expected, and we've needed to observe the confusion such an extremely long time. I mean, there's the time Diddy went on Keisha, please, after he dropped a tune about Cassie called Got to Continue on, where he continued endlessly about how he actually had continued on from Cassie. You know, the very Cassie that he was putting hands on for around 11 years kid. The dauntlessness for me. Anywho, Miami asked him what they were, and he said this: we date, we're dating, we go have dates with companions, and at the time not entirely settled to paint them as the ideal couple, despite the fact that Diddy didn't exactly try and openly guarantee her as his lady. In a meeting with Pop Sugar, she even guaranteed that she planned Ned to wed him, saying individuals don't know us. They don't have any idea what the F we got moving on. I'm in there like, shut the F up, you all don't have any idea what we have going on me. And him gonna be hitch blast. No, I'm trying to say, however, at that point the energies sort of changed when he uncovered he had invited a child with one more lady, tweeting, I'm so honored to invite my child, young lady love scene Combs, to the world. Mom comes Quincy, Justin, Christian, Possibility, Delilah, Jesse, and my self, all affection, you such a lot of God is the best. This was really humiliating for Miami. And she got joked hard web based. At first, she attempted to carry on like she wasn't annoyed, then she attempted to express Faye by doing an about turn and asserting that she was not with Diddy, saying that is not my man, he's allowed to do what he need. I'm not seeing someone's center is building my image right presently. I've experienced a ton these beyond 3 years. I'm simply having some good times yet that did. We'll keep going long in light of the fact that 14 days after the fact she posted a few pictures of them together for New Year's Day. Yet she didn't stop there, since she momentarily made them keep thinking about whether Diddy had proposed to her after she was spotted wearing what resembled a wedding band anyway. A long time after that, she guaranteed that they were as of now not together and had separated for good. She said, I felt like what will be ultimately individuals plan to fight and out on the grounds that he is the sort of person he is. I'm who I'm. We was very much like assuming that we will put it out there. We will be the ones that discussion I could do without anybody talking for me. The questioner then, at that point, inquired as to whether they were still attached, and Miami answered, no, we're still companions. We're still old buddies, yet we're single. That is not my man. We had what was happening. I won't put a title on. We were effing with one another hard. We were together. Consistently at one point he upheld me. I upheld him. I'll allow the web to call it anything they desire to call it. She likewise discussed her dubious brilliant showers coming on her Keisha if it's not too much trouble. Web recording, you know, the remark that set the web up blast and had P. Diddy moving on Twitter, it say, make an effort assuming you like brilliant showers. I do brilliant showers, meaning when the person pees on you, pee on you, wherever you like it, very much like it, you do mh well. asserts that she never did the brilliant Cheers thing with Daddy saying I never said he was the one I did that with closeness, is a piece of life I'm developed, and perhaps I discuss it to an extreme, yet everyone has their own encounters. Certain individuals get crapped on, certain individuals live like there's no tomorrow, certain individuals exhausting AF. I watch a ton of young ladies get peed on the off chance that we develop, and we in the house chilling and need to discuss closeness. What's up? With that, see, it was as of now that individuals began to give Diddy the side eye since it was really freaky how, anyway, at the time we had no clue exactly the way that freaky he was, and we accepted that it was only some consensual stuff like brilliant showers, perhaps a little pretend or something to that effect. We had no clue about that. This man was over here compelling ladies into freak-offs anyway who Miami went on with Diddy, even after bits of gossip about him being on the DL gotten popping go. There was a ton of hypothesis via virtual entertainment that he was involving her as a facial hair growth to conceal the way that he was truly on the DL, and you understand what it sort of checked out. However, at that point Cassie's claim occurred, and individuals began discussing how he was involving Miami as a facial hair growth as well as constraining her into freak-offs too. As per Cassie's court archive, while in New York City, Mr. Combs told Miss Ventura that he needed to take part in a dream of his called Voy. Mr. Combs said that it would turn him on in the event that he saw Miss Ventura with another D. The initial time Mr. Combs recruited a man and got the man to his home, Los Angeles. The man, Mr. Combs, and Miss Ventura wore disguised veils and ingested drugs. Mr. Combs coordinated Miss Ventura to perform cozy demonstrations with this man. While Mr. Combs watched them, he got off on it while he guided Miss Ventura and the man to do explicit close demonstrations. Mr. Combs started to call the course of action an oddity offer foe. He would over and over tell Miss Ventura at arbitrary minutes that he needed a foe, and Miss Ventura was in the end expected to work with the area and the employing of male escorts. She likewise said Mr. Combs generally provided Miss Ventura and the escorts with extensive measures of medications previously and during the fos. Miss Ventura was given rapture, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, pot, and liquor in unreasonable sums during fos, which permitted her to dissociate during these horrendous experiences. It became normal spot to get IV liquids in the days after a foo to recuperate from the unnecessary substances pushed upon her. Miss Ventura was expected to spruce up in underwear for an EO, and Mr. Combs demanded she wear white nail clean to balance her nails with the skin of the person of color he had recruited to get physically involved with her, while Cassie in the end figured out how to move away from him. There were new reports that youthful Miami purportedly participated in freak-offs with Diddy. Now we couldn't say whether she did it because of choice or then again assuming that she was a casualty, very much like Cassie, yet many individuals accept that she understood what she was going into and didn't generally disapprove of it since she additionally had loads of advantage. You all recall how we figured out last year that Diddy was paying her $500,000 per month to be his side piece. At the time we asked